never seen it like this. Look at me go. Look at me go. Hey, we about to blow. Act like you know. Hey, we on the road. Look at me go. Hey, bringing it home. We in the zone. Hey, look at me go.
All right
Make
now.
it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce.
All right now.
Hold up, what you saying? Look up, you ain't hitting no more. Fix up with a bang. Got drip when I hit that door. You did it on me. Baby, it's me. Should we go up, down? You go bounce with me. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. You need to bounce that, switch that flow, straight back, on them feet, bounce that, get down low, bounce rap, yes indeed. About to telling me something, maybe I need to figure out how the hell are we cutting. I got a deed to the house and the lens of the if you tryna do something, you gotta lead with the bounce.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Hey, Watson, Oscar.
Handoff running left, A-Chain. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd down carry for A-Chan. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Tua now from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the 49ers will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. And his first pass falls incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, it's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey. Dolphins put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Ready, shot.
Achane, a 1st down carry. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Give on 3rd to Mostert. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
32 stinger.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Charvarius Ward brings him down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Right.
Motioning left is Berrios. Here he is on 3rd and long. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Sanders all set to send it away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They stick with McCaffrey. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Javon Holland there to make the stop. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Going run again with McCaffrey. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Completed here to McCaffrey. He gets loose down the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, long. Hey, get set.
The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Get to the line.
Working quickly here.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Solo left Zion.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Gets everything he has under this throw. Going for a waddle, but it's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers will take over with a long field ahead. They're at the 12-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Ready up.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Go now.
Here's the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Tag. Crap, 80. Go.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
McCaffrey. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
Dolphins 3. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Let's go. Scott. Ready.
Tagovailoa on first down. Looking for a target. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready. Hey. Solo left Zion. Whoa. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Charvarius Ward picks it off.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go, set. 60 back. Moving like team.
A run with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Go.
One final shot before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number 1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Get up. Hawk 70. Roll.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Second and 3 now. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and just 2 to go.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Purdy trying on 4th down. Short pass brought in. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
All right, come on.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 38. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get set. Watson, Oscar. Out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Miami. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a 2-point conversion. Frying Ford on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy setting up that play action. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a 49er 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And that's good for a gain of 5. Javon Holland there to make the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now a give, McCaffrey. No one around, he's got space. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers hold an 11-point advantage. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers push the lead up to 12.
Dolphins 9. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. He's got a lane up past the 30. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Here. What?
Off the play fake, here's Tonga Vailoa. Hits his target, that's Durham Smythe. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down, Miami.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
20, TX. Hey, 21, TX.
Motioning left is Barrios. 1st down, here's Tua. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. And this is caught, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Charvarius Ward picks it off.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Samuel now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win.
Dolphins 15.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check go.
Now it's McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. A give left side to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
That's a BYOB. you got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the gun, McCaffrey breaks the tackle, still going. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. 49ers up by 6. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll run it from the gun. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards to the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4. So before the play clock has a chance to expire, Kyle Shanahan signals timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. This is close. Rejected by the crossbar. He needed just a bit more leg. And they fail to make this a two-score ball game.
They tried for the field goal to really eliminate all shadow of a doubt, and instead, well, let's introduce some doubt into the picture and a little energy on the other side. Kate, it's not quite an automatic win still. They're going to have to get focused defensively and make sure they get a stop to clinch this.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey! Solo left Zion. Turbo 1, high. Out!
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
They'll try it on the ground. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. All right, partner. It's only one extra point on the scoreboard, but come on. If you're the team who just turned it over, how much worse is it seeing them add on 2 there instead of just the extra point?
Oh, it stings. I don't think there's any question about it because not only do you not execute offensively, your defense doesn't do it either. So you kind of just smack them both right in the face. And, yeah, that one hurts a little bit more.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
44, ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with the West Coast trip, they played their game, and they're taking this victory back east with them.